Hi everyone, let me share with you all the magical things which happened to me during this trip to India as I was traveling. There were so many things during this trip which almost went wrong, but Spirit kept giving me more and more signs. And eventually everything worked out and in such a magical way too. First thing that happened was as I was about to board my first flight from the Halifax airport, you know how some people say that airports are portals, like they are portals to different timelines, different things. I always believed this thing, but I never experienced it for myself, and I did this time. As I was about to board my flight and go through that little gate, which takes you to your flight, I felt like I was passing through something, like there was some energy which hit me in my third eye, and it didn't feel like tingling, it didn't feel like a headache. It was sort of a combination of both, and I almost felt dizzy for just 1 or 2 seconds. And as my body felt this, a message came through that this is for sure a portal. I am entering a portal. Now, I don't know what the portal was about and why I entered that portal, but I knew for sure it was a portal. So that was the first magical thing which happened right off the bat, right at the starting of the trip. I also saw Northern Lights for the very first time in my life, and this was something which was on my wish list for so long. And I saw it from my plane's window, as like I had a window seat, and I saw it from the window, and it was the most magical thing ever. And I felt so much gratitude that Northern Light just somehow made me feel more connected to my ancestors. I felt like they were watching me, they were with me, and we were all here together. And another magical experience I remember quite vividly was my second layover was in Munich, and it was like a very long layover. So as I freshened up, as I got something to eat, I then sat down in a meditation just to do grounding and clearing and see what's going on, see where my energy is at. And I set the intention of connecting to the land, which and even though a part of me believes that all the earth, all the land is the same thing, but still different lands carry different energies, different stories, different lifetimes. And as I connected to the land in Germany, in Munich, I had the most crazy visions of what that land looked like thousands of years ago. And I don't have words to explain on what I saw and how it made me feel. I just felt connected to the land in the most incredible way. And this was a big yes that the land wanted to connect with me too. Another little funny thing that happened was my carry-on bag, which I carried my tarot cards in that. It was flagged for inspection, and I know they picked up something in the bag. And as they opened up the bag, the thing that was flagged was my tarot cards. And when the person who was checking my bag, he opened up and he saw it was tarot cards, we both had a really good laugh about it. My flights were very long, the layovers were so long, and I just had this irrational fear that I would be so tired and so cranky and irritated the whole way, but it was so magical. Oh my god. So this is my sign to you. If you're traveling to new places, new lands, do sit in a meditation and try to connect with the energy of that land, and then see what happens, see what it shows you, and see how it is trying to connect with you too. And I have said it before and I will say it again, that be open to the magic and you will be surprised.